Abortion remains a key issue more than a year after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade.
In fact, a third lawsuit could once again stall a petition that would put a question on the question of abortion rights on next year's statewide Missouri ballot. All of this, though, comes as one case is recently decided by the Supreme Court and another is being fought in court right now. Our Missouri Capitol Bureau Chief Joe McClain is in Jefferson City tonight with why multiple Republican lawmakers filed this new challenge.
Two Republican state lawmakers and an anti-abortion activist filed a lawsuit Monday challenging part of an abortion question that's meant to go on the 2024 Missouri ballot. Along with the question, the state also shows voters an estimate of the financial hit the state will take if this amendment is passed. All but one of the state agencies and local governments reported that there would not be any cost on them if abortion rights is passed in Missouri. Only Greene County in the Springfield area estimated a $51,000 loss in tax revenue from the potential future unborn Missourians. Those bringing a lawsuit say they did so for two reasons. First, they argue that the state auditor should have run with the Greene County model and inflated the cost statewide to more than $10 billion. The plaintiffs also argue that the state risks losing federal Medicaid funding if Missouri greenlights abortion procedures. A joint statement from the three plaintiffs said, in part, quote, "Our legal challenge to the fiscal note is not about individual office holders, but about the omission of the true fiscal costs to individual Missourians with measures that could imperil their financial futures and cost the state billions of dollars in health care funding. I checked with Mo HealthNet on that, which is under the Department of Social Services. Its summary did not estimate any financial impact to the state. Also, as an example, California passed abortion rights in 2022 and still gets roughly $58 billion in federal Medicaid funding each year." Attorney General Andrew Bailey already tried to make these changes himself, which sparked a lawsuit from the ACLU. The Missouri Supreme Court eventually ruled that Bailey didn't have the authority to change the summary. At the same time, a separate lawsuit is also challenging the ballot language that Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft drafted, meaning two separate lawsuits will likely need to be resolved before any signatures can be collected. Meanwhile, for an abortion rights question to go on next year's ballot, advocates need to collect around 170,000 by May 6th of next year. In Jefferson City, Joe McClain, News 4.
The ACLU of Missouri criticized the suit, saying, quote, "This is another attempt by power-obsessed politicians to prevent Missourians from voting on reproductive rights. The bogus lawsuit parrots the already court-rejected claims of the Attorney General," end quote. Well, a new CNN